Namaste. Retreating into darkness is a journey you will never forget. It is experiencing subtle realities that usually remain hidden. It has an effect on all layers of our being. On the physical plane, to start with, you will experience deep relaxation. Because of the increase of melatonin inside the body, you will be able to rest a lot, to sleep a lot, and in case you have suffered from tiredness or exhaustion, there's a big chance that this will be improved a lot when you come out. The darkness completely calms down the nervous system. And then you will experience all kinds of energetic phenomena inside the body, because the prana is rebalancing in the darkness. Of course, it is a whole journey in our own psyche. You will kind of dive into your subconscious mind. That means you will have all kinds of visions. Those visions are very typical for retreating into darkness. This is due to the amount of DMT that is released by the pineal gland inside the brain. And the DMT is the hormone that makes it possible to go from the visible to the invisible and vice versa. And then those visions may say something about your past, about what you need to understand right now in your life. There are also phenomena of remote viewing, that you start really seeing other dimensions and you have access to other dimensions. But then, as beautiful as it may sound, I think this is not the main point in the darkness. What is most important is that you find your real heart. It is the heart and that love and the gratitude that really open up for very beautiful spiritual experiences that are more based on vibration and experiencing this intimate connection with the universe and with God, with the divine, rather than just having those nice experiences, though they are, of course, a big part of it. So it's kind of leap into the unknown, and you will see the unknown is absolutely delicious. No one knows what will happen to every person attending such a retreat. It may be very different if you already attended one, and now you come to this sacred space again. You will experience different things, so you shouldn't have any expectations. If that's possible, you come without agenda, just with an open mind, ready to receive whatever is going to come to you. Those retreats have been used in different traditions, such as Tibetan Buddhism, Taoism, shamanism, Ayurveda. Ayurveda uses mainly for health purposes, although, of course, health purposes mean also psychic health. So if you really understand what you need to see at that point in your life, that will improve your physical health as well. And in all those traditions, it is considered an advanced practice. That means if you have some independence in your practice, some sense of autonomy, that will help you a great deal. If you know how to stay still, if you have a practice of meditation, of yoga, of qigong, or whatever, that will help you a lot. We have, of course, practices together, group practices. I use a lot nidra practices in the dark, because it's as if nidra was completely tailored for darkness, because we experience those states between sleep and dream, and the dream states back to the waking state, and maybe sometimes a breakthrough into turiya, which is really the unconditioned state. That's our aim, that you have glimpses of that. And Nidra uses breath work and visualizations, and it's a journey into the body. So from the surface of the skin we go to the muscles, and then we go to the organs, and then we go to the bones. Day by day your concentration will improve, and you will be able to feel very subtle pulsations inside the body, which is very amazing and very touching to realize how intelligent and alive the body is. Then we have meditation practices, pranayama practices. We also sing. We sing mantras, we sing blessings for the whole group, so that we create a protecting atmosphere, so that everyone attending the retreat may really gain the best insights possible. And then, of course, there are moments that you will be in your room, and those moments are the moments that you really start working. I would say the group practices are kind of preparation, something that creates an energy field, an atmosphere, a readiness to dive into this inner work. But this inner work is very personal. And I will be there all through the retreat. Every day I will have private interviews with those of you who need that. And then we can discuss together what is happening to you, what insight you need to have in order to go to the next step. So this capacity of practicing on your own will help you a lot. But you know, sometimes it also happens that people have this very strong call, like, I'm going to do this darkness retreat. I don't know why, but I just feel this call. And even though you don't have a special practice, I will give you every once in a while, I will suggest that you go on practicing something that I have taught. So even without that, you are most welcome. So I'm very, very pleased to welcome you on this journey. I feel it is part of my life mission to bring people to those darkness retreats, because it is so full of light. It's as if we encounter the true light, not the light of the sun, which is already so amazing, but this soul light, the light of the divine. And it's as if we come closer to God. And in some Christian traditions, like tradition of Dionysius the Areopagite, it is considered that God is the blackness, because we are blind to it, we don't see it yet. And so coming into a full darkness retreat is really making oneself ready to meet the deepest aspects of this creation, which is maybe the Creator himself and the source. So if I love it that much, it's because more than any other kind of retreats, I have really the feeling you have the chance to come close from this very core of life, the core of being, the core of the divine. So your own yearning is very important. What you bring inside the darkroom will stay with you. It's like a seed that you sow in a fertile ground. And so if you take with you your deep yearning for liberation, for understanding, for enlightenment, then those seeds will grow in the darkness and show you whatever you yearned to see and experience. So next year, 2020 there will be 2 darkness retreats, one in India and one in Thailand. And those will be probably French speaking, though I may have a bilingual version of it. And then in 2021 we hope to have an English speaking darkness retreat, and you are more than welcome to one of those events. So let it resonate in you, try to feel if you are really called for that, and if that's the case, then I'll be really happy to be with you along the path. Blessings to you all. Namaste.